I really like this game. It's going pretty well. And as you can see, we have our new starship ready to go. So why don't we come over here and click on this dock, because we need to get some more money. I'll zoom back in on my ship. And we go ahead and fly down. Now you'll notice I can't actually change the orientation of the camera. We can only look in a certain direction. So we're going at 1 times speed right now. I personally like to use times 4 speed until we get to our destination. Then I pause. I'm going to bring our speed back down to 1/4 speed, and then hit play. So as you can see, we're going to pause once again when we get onto the ship and take a look at what they have. So he's got some armor, he's got some side cannons, and then he's got a his main reactors. We're going to go ahead and target this weapon and target this weapon, and then we're going to target the center. That's going to be my plan for dismantling this ship. And as I can tell it as it's rotating, which way it can go, and at any time I can always pause and re-coordinate how I want to shoot at it, but I can tell based on its engines and the direction it's going to turn and face this broadside to me. So as you can see in the top right, our ship is opening fire right now. We're going to start trying to get some hits on it. The sooner we take out its weapons, the better. Now it does have some armor. The ship has armor protecting its gun. So now that that's destroyed, our ship will immediately go ahead and start automatically targeting the other weapon that the ship happens to have. And as we go through the attacking process, we can always take a look at how our ship's functioning, see if there's any problems during combat that we might want to address, adding on excess resources. But for now, it would seem that our ship is actually blowing through quite well. And then we're just going to dig straight to the core. This kill will get us about 25,550 credits when we manage to take it out. As you can see, these shields have done a good job of making sure that if we were to be shot at, the enemy wouldn't necessarily be able to take us out right away. So you'll see how armor is actually very useful for making sure that a ship is hard to cut through. And armor is actually going to be the next step I'm going to want to try and use to try and make my ship a little more well-rounded. Because as you can see, our ship doesn't have any actual armor on it. It just has, lasers and other such things. It doesn't really have much in the way of defense. So we'll move items around to make it a little more defensive. And we're actually going to go up to times 4 speed. So we can keep cutting the ship a little bit faster. And there. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to build. As you can see, we didn't take any damage. So now let's take a look at the armor. Now, there's all kinds of different ways we can defend ourselves. One thing that I really like using is shield generators. But shield generators don't always work, and sometimes you just need to have armor equipable. So let's go ahead and grab some armor, and let's go ahead and think about how we want to protect our ship. Okay, we can get all kinds of different triangle-based armor. As you can see, again in the bottom left-hand corner, how our ship will be defending itself. And we'll just put some armor here, in minor places. Again, we can always rotate any armor anywhere we want for armor to change. So as you can see, I can make an angled armor there, and an angled armor there. And I'll actually probably fill in with some blocks of armor. So that's pretty good. We got a nice thicker bay here, and I kind of want to add in more lasers at some point. And we can always think about doing that later. Now, there are some other more interesting, powerful weapons we can add on, specifically the missile launcher, which in my opinion is the best weapon in the game right now, as of this recording. So how would we want to maybe squeeze this in? Well, I'm thinking we actually are going to want to go ahead and move all of our weapons forward by, say, 2 blocks. Say we take our entire design and just move it forward by 2 blocks. And we're gonna pretty much adjust it, so see how we have all this extra space now. Missile launchers are 12,000, and they're very expensive just to have as items. But we're gonna add on a single missile launcher here, and I know suddenly it's asymmetrical, and you might not like that. It's fine. We'll move that up a little. Fix it. Okay. So as you can see, we can add on the missile launcher. We don't necessarily need to have it functional right now, but having a missile factory is absolutely key and critical for this. So, but before I can add it, I'm going to actually move this engine over here, move this engine over here for balance sake. We're going to put the missile factory right over here. We can put a missile storage. Oh, no, actually we can't afford them. We cannot afford the missile factory yet. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we do just in general need more crew to be able to fire the missiles. Now we can't, right now we will only ever have 3 missiles, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with kind of having less than necessary. I'm going to add some crew in. If I can squeeze in one more crew slot, that'd actually be really nice. Can I make it? No. That's okay. Can totally do that. So we're at 24,000. Might get a bunk. Nothing wrong with having a bunk. I'm just trying to get us... No. Okay. So we can't actually have a bunk, which is fine. It's totally okay. So now we have a nice big open space in which we will be able to work with, and we will always be able to hire more. So as you can see, once again, we're going to hit play. We're not moving. We have a big open space in which we'll be able to work with. And yes, things might not always function the best. Now, as you can see, we're repowering, resupplying. Our crew should be able to get these things functional. Oh, wait a minute. There's one problem. I've detected a problem, which is very important that we fix. We need a door there. Okay. Now we make it so now everything gets power. Everything should be functional now. Actually, let's put another door. Ah, I see. We have a need for a hallway. Oh, we can't get rid of it. We can't actually put the hallway there. Again, there's some adjusting that always has to happen with these things. There we are. Gonna make that so. That way we have doors, so we can access all of our equipment. Now we're gonna go ahead and get ready to take on our last opponent up here. So we're gonna go ahead and head on our way to fight that. Before I do, I'm going to pause the game because we are in fact out of time once again for this episode. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Really loving this game. I'm glad we're getting about one battle in per episode. I'm going to try and keep with that same pace. As always, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you guys next time.